This is an example of an alien code. It actually contains information to make a picture. The ones represent black squares and the zeros represent white ones. But how are they spaced out and arranged? Well, this is the clever bit. If you count them up, you can see that there are 77 bits of information. That's 77 ones or zeros. Well, we can write 77 as a product of two prime numbers. So write down the number 77, and then we think about, can we divide it by 2? Can we divide it by 3? Can we divide it by 5? And we gradually work our way through all of the prime numbers, and we decide the first one that we come across that we can divide it by is 7. And 7 is a prime number. And what we need to multiply 7 by to get 77, we'd need to multiply it by 11. Well, that's also a prime number. So actually this is a product of two prime numbers, 7 times 11. Now they give us the dimensions of our picture. What we're going to have is 11 rows of 7 pixels going across the page. So going back to our numbers again, what we need to do is pick off the first 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That makes the first row of our picture. So that'll be white square, black square, black square, black square, white square, white square. And so splitting them all up, we've got, this is the first row, that's number 1. And then this would be the second row. That would be a white square, followed by a white square, followed by, it would be the same as the row above. Then number 3, same story. Okay, so we've got basically the same pattern occurring for the first 3 rows. Now if I translate those all into a big picture, this is what it looks like. So on the first row we've got 2 zeros, so that's 2 white squares, followed by 3 black squares, that's 3 ones, and then 2 more zeros, so that's 2 white squares. There's our first 3 rows filled in, and let's fill the others in. So there we have the finished pattern, and we can see all the zeros are white squares, all the black squares are represented by ones, and if we just transmit these numbers just in sequence as a list of 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, the people who receive the code have got no idea what's in there, but if you know that you're looking to express the number of digits that you get as a product of prime factors, so 7 times 11, for instance, in this case, so you always have to pick your picture size so that it's got a prime number of rows and a prime number of columns, then you can, that's kind of a coded version of that message that not everybody will understand unless they understand the nature of prime numbers, the nature of mathematics, and their significance in the wider universe. Lots of different countries have groups of scientists scanning the skies for messages from outer space, and this sort of analysis is one technique they use to try to find messages from aliens. We haven't found any yet, but agencies like SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, are looking all the time and believe that one day we will get a meaningful message. If we do, it will be this application of maths that helps us to understand what aliens are trying to tell us and to reply and make first contact. Let's hope we don't just intercept the aliens' version of "I'm a celebrity, get me out of here," or even worse, they intercept ours and decide to wipe out our planet as a result.